Next day, we discovered the Israeli soldiers had withdrawn. Now at last we could find out the cause of those explosions we'd heard. Had the Israelis found the Hamas gunmen? And if so, how had they responded? What had happened in this area of Gaza City was routine. The Israelis had shot dead the Hamas gunmen and then systematically destroyed all the Palestinian homes in the area in which they'd found him. The soldiers fired anti-tank missiles into these buildings, making homeless all those Palestinians who lived here. Many of these people fled their homes in Palestine in 1948 and have already been refugees here for 45 years. Here is the reason for the Israelis' violence. This is where the Hamas gunman was killed by the soldiers. Pages of a Quran have been left at the scene. The demolition of these homes was to provide the Islamic movement and its supporters with further reason to hate the Israelis. How many buildings in all have been destroyed here?
About 17.
17 buildings?
Yes.
And that's how many people? How many people in the house?
Maybe, let us say about 10 per one.
So we're talking of 170 people
minimum,
without homes?
Minimum. We are waiting since 1947 for help. You think they have a long time to arrive? More 50 years we have to wait for help, or what?
Where does help come from?
I think it's coming from Allah, from God. Nothing more.
What will people do if they turn to God for help? What will they do? How will their mood change?
They have to change their mind. They have to change the thinking about others.
Do you? Have you changed your mind? Are you beginning to change?
Wallahi, when I saw like this, when I see this, I have to change. Have inside forces said you have to change. No any help, no anything. I am working about 40 years and keeping money, saving money, and have a building, and at once nothing. Who can help me? You will give me money from your pocket to have another building? Who can give me? I have to help myself. I have to help my neighbor and to help the other. Then God can help me.
God, it seems, is sending Yasser Arafat to help the people of Gaza. Under the PLO-Israeli agreement, European money will pay for the rebuilding of this city, and PLO men will control these streets. But Hamas doesn't accept the Palestinian-Israeli accord.
Well, there's going to be more dead at the end of today, aren't there?
This, therefore, is the land that Israel is bequeathing to Yasser Arafat. Having destroyed so many homes, the Israelis return to the streets to await the fury of the Palestinians. Reporters are not welcome.
This is signed by the head commander of the area from the 20th until the 25th,
Right.
to the 25th. Today is the 24th.
Right.
I ask you to leave now.
Okay, this was filled in this morning?
Yes.
Or? Filled in this morning?
Yes, and here's the signature,
Sort of-
Shati, okay? I ask
Right
you
to
to
own
leave
law.
now.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you very much
I ask
for
you
giving us the law.
now nicely to leave the area totally. Okay?
Watched at a distance by the Israelis, Hamas, the Palestinians who oppose Arafat, rallied their supporters within hours. The Israelis had taken away the torso of Zakaria Shabaji, the dead gunman. Hamas had retrieved his head and buried it beside this memorial gathering for their latest martyr.
وبصوت واحد أيها الإخوة الكرام بصوت واحد حركة إسلامية هذه هي الهوية ويا أقصانا لا تهتم حق وحرية هذا حماس الآبية قائد أحمد ياسين ما بنها بالمانية بسم الله
How Arafat and the PLO deal with these militants in Gaza will either guarantee or destroy the new accord with Israel.
قائد أحمد ياسين رب رجاله فدائية ويا أقصانا لا تهتم وإحنا بنعشق الأردن
Zakaria Shabaji, another hero for those who oppose Arafat, created overnight, courtesy of the Israeli army.